You don't have to go to beg anyone for money. You have all of it inside, but you don't want to believe that because nobody has told you that, how rich you are inside. And how to bring that out is this program is all about. Ever since I started teaching it, I have vastly improved the technology because I believe that nothing is stable. This is also physics. Everything is moving at a tremendous speed, and the particle is non-local. It is everywhere. So to think that I am poor or I am rich is to freeze time and not live in the moment. So I will give you an example. I just came here, and just as I'm speaking to you, there is some inner voice telling you this technique. That will do everything. Okay. How to make this sound to work, which I have never taught before. That's why I do not want to read books and come and vomit it to the audience, because that knowledge is not dependable. That is old knowledge. The new knowledge that just came as I was talking to you is that if you say the sound mentally, it will work. Definitely, it will work because the sound has its own power. But if it has to work 100% or 200%, you have to say this in your pineal gland. Why? People who take ayahuasca or people who have read books on ayahuasca, mm, they all know that ayahuasca kicks in the pituitary gland, the pineal gland. And then there is the secretion of this dimethyltryptamine, which completely changes your orientation. That doesn't mean that I'm recommending that you should go and take ayahuasca. No. I have a better ayahuasca uh, alternative, which is Shreem Brzee. You will be in bliss. This technique will give you bliss. Both material, spiritual, financial bliss. So one solution for everything. Provided you commit to that. Then you said that Shreem Brzee will give that. I said 5 times Shreem Brzee sometimes. Why it's not giving? No, you yourself know the answer for that. You don't believe in it. You don't commit to it. You don't make it all the time an exercise to activate your brain. The problem is the brain. I told Wayne Dyer that why people are not manifesting. He asked me why most people are poor. I told him they are poor because they do not know how to conceive of wealth. That's the problem. They cannot really conceive that they can make even $5,000. They can conceive of $2,000. But to go to the $5,000, there is a mental block. So the rule is, I've said this many times, what you cannot conceive, you cannot manifest. Because I have asked people, what is your problem? One guy said, I can conceive a $500 million, but for me to conceive $1 billion is very difficult. That's why I've come to you. How can I remove this mental block? No matter what I do, I can do that. The answer is Shreem Brzee. Don't think that you have somebody else is going to give a solution to your problem. No. The solution is yourself. You have to commit to this practice. And it for Shreem Brzee to come to this world, an emperor who wanted his citizens to become as wealthy as himself went into meditation for 1500 years. His body turned into light and everything. And then he found this sound. This sound can do that. So it takes 1500 years to come up with that. But once he came up with the sound, it works forever. But only thing is you have to ask yourself, are you willing to commit to yourself? And I know, although you may say, I'm going to commit, you may not be able to commit. And I'm going to give a solution for that too. I'm going to give a solution of how can I remain committed. It is a mechanical thing. It's completely mechanical. You have to say to yourself, I'm going to try this out for 90 days. And every day I'm going to do that.